Welcome to AER channel and welcome back to Drawing course. In this lecture, we are going to show how to create driving dimensions. So here we have this model. Here we have a front view, left and right view. Now we want to put some dimensions, driving dimensions to those views. So let's go to Annotation tab. Here we have Model Items tool. So let's click on this one. If we go here to source our destinations, here we can choose. We can go with selected feature or we can go with entire model. So let's go with selected feature. And now here we have import items into all views. So let's check this as it is. And in down here, we have the dimension section. There is an option, namely eliminate duplication, which has been checked here because it is the default in the Solidworks 2022 version. Let's uncheck the list first, and we will go for that at the next stage soon. And we'll go back to source destination. Let's choose this item here, like this. And now we can see that we have dimensions only of this feature here, in this view, and in this view here. So if we go back again to model item, and now if we uncheck import items into all views, we can just click here. And now here we don't have dimensions. Now let's go back here to model items. Let's choose entire model, like this. And now let's click OK. And now we can see that we have dimensions in all three views of the entire model. So we have dimensions here on the front view, left, right, and here we have dimension on this isometric view. Now let's go back here. Undo like this. Let's go to model items. And now let's uncheck import items into all views. Now let's just choose this view here. Let's click OK. And now we have dimensions of the entire model only on this view here. And now we have question, how does Solidworks know which dimensions to import into all views? So if we go here to model items, here we have dimensions. And here by default, we have a check marked for drawing. So what it means, let's go back. Let's open our part. Let's click here and let's open our part. Now let's double click here on this one here. Now let's click on this dimension, 80 millimeters. So here we have marked dimension to be imported into a drawing. And by default, this is checked. So when we created a dimension in the sketch or when we created a part, this is automatically checked. For example, if we don't want to import this dimension into our drawing, we can uncheck this. And we can just click OK. Let's click OK here. Now let's go to our drawing sheet. Like this. Let's delete here those dimensions. Let's go to model item. Let's go entire model. Import items into all views. Let's click OK. And now as we can see, here we don't have 80 millimeters because we uncheck mark dimensions for drawing. Now let's go again to our part. Let's click here. And now we can see that this dimension is purple because it's not imported into drawing. And if we double click here, again on this dimension, let's check mark dimension to put it into drawing. Let's click OK. And now it's black again, as we can see. Now let's go to our drawing sheet again. Let's go to model items. Let's go with entire model. Let's click OK. And now here we can see that we have this dimension. Let's go back. Let's go to model item again. Now here under dimension, also we have some other options. We can go not marked for drawing. So we can check this one, and then all dimensions that are not marked for drawing will appear here. Also here we have instance revolution counts. Here we have whole callout. Here we have whole wizards locations, and so on. And here it is. Here we can check eliminate duplicates. Now if we click OK here, we can see here that we have duplicates. 40 millimeters here, 40 millimeters here, 10 millimeters here, 10 millimeters here, 100 millimeters here, 100 millimeters here. And if we want to eliminate those duplicates, let's go back. Let's go to model items. We can check this. Let's click OK. So now as we see, we don't have duplicates. We have 40 millimeters only one time, 100 millimeters only one time, 10 millimeters only one time. So this is how we can eliminate duplicates. Let's go back. Now let's go to model items again. And now let's pull all dimensions into our model. Let's go with eliminate duplicates. Let's go with this one, marked for drawing. Let's go entire model and import items into all views. Let's click OK. And this is the fastest way how we can insert driving dimensions into our drawing sheet. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like. Hope it can be a little helpful and useful.
Hey, young Swish, roll up.
byScorez.